Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, talking about tomorrow's set, which is Knockdown Nights with Galaxy OPAL Ray Allen, Pink Diamond Rondo, and Joakim Noah, as well as Diamond PJ Brown, Glenn Robinson, and more. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Glenn Robinson, PJ Brown might actually be the two best cards in the set. I'm not even trolling. I actually think this is a better diamond set than it is Pink Diamond or Opal. Ray Allen is not that good. I think I did a gameplay with him. He's not that good. And then Rondo and Joakim Noah are like fine, but Joakim Noah's jumper's terrible and Rondo's 6 foot. So there is a lot about this set that's like, I don't know about that, to be totally honest. So we're gonna break it down in this video. Before we hop into it, if y'all haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And we got, an interesting drop tomorrow, mostly because I think the budget cards could be better than the top tier guys. That is what is most interesting about this drop, because like honestly, Ray Allen, he's an incredible shooter, but his jumper's not like that broken. Defensively, he's good, but not insane. Athletically, same thing. Good, not unbelievable, with an 85 driving dunk. He does have off posterizer though, which is nice. I mean, this is a fine card, right? He's not bad at all, but he's not better than Dr. J. He's not better than Vince Carter. He's not better than Paul George. He's probably not better than a couple other shooting guards in this game too. He's not bad at all. He's a very fine card. He's got a great release, but his movement isn't top tier. He's not an unbelievable defender. Like, you look at this card and you go, good card, but you don't look at this card and go, what an incredible freaking monster of a card. That's not true right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's not a top tier card that I'm going to be paying $1 million MT for. I can promise y'all that. And that's how much he will cost. Rondo is 6'1", 6'9" wingspan. The honest truth with Rondo is the stats and badges are absolutely nasty, despite the low 3-ball, because even his jumper is good. 80 driving dunk isn't ideal, but at least he can dunk, but he's 6'1". Like, I don't know, man. He's like a better Chauncey Billups, is honestly what this card is, because he's a little more athletic. He can dunk better than Chauncey can, and he's got a good release, which Chauncey does not have a good release, but he's also a short point guard who's great defensively, great as a playmaker, but SIGs aren't amazing, and again, lower 3-ball and lack of height. Again, is he a top 5 point guard in the game? No. I dropped my top 10 point guards earlier today. Where does this card fall? Probably somewhere in the Alex Caruso, Magic Johnson level. You know what I mean? Like, and that might be being a little bit generous for a 6'1" point guard. This is not a card that I would spend 200,000+ MT on at all, and that's how much he's going to cost. No chance I'd be paying for Rondo at all. And then you got Joakim Noah, who's in the exact same boat for similar but different reasons. Obviously, he's a center instead of a power forward, or instead of a I guess he is power forward eligible as well, but instead of a point guard. And he's 6'11", 7'1" wingspan, so he's got decent size. But the problem with this card, 69 3-ball and a bad jump shot is more important even than the low 3-ball. If he had a good jumper, you could work with the low 3-ball, right? He's an elite defender. On paper, like, you think this card looks, yes, his low 3-ball is low, but overall he'll be a beast if his jumper's good. But his jumper's trash. Like, he's got a really bad jump shot. I don't know. I don't know how you would use this card at a high level competitively with the jump shot that he's got. I think he's good enough to be used. Again, like, not horrible, but he's not a top tier big man either. So again, I think realistically, you're looking at the, I don't know, 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th best center in the game realistically with the jump shot he's got. So again, you're not paying 200K MT for a guy who's probably borderline top 10 at his position. So when you look at this drop, those 3 guys are all going to be too expensive for how good they actually are. Fine cards, definitely not worth spending the higher tier prices on though. Glenn Robinson, on the other hand, if this card winds up being relatively affordable, could be a really good buy, because he's got very solid all-around badges, a total of 28 base badges. Hoff posterizer, Hoff set shot, Hoff slippery, Hoff strong handle, legitimately great shooter with a very good release. Defensively, I know he's not like game-changingly elite, but he will hold his own. He's got pretty complete badges. You add like paint patroller post lockdown, he's chilling on the defensive end of the court. Really not missing many important badges at all. 90 driving dunk, 89 3-ball, decent speed, really smooth jumper. I mean, default swing. You may think default swing, like that's probably not that good. It is. It's actually a good jump shot. Like, this card's legitimately tough. If you need a small forward, Glenn Robinson is going to be an awesome buy if he winds up being a buyout. Basically, if this card's a buyout, he's the best buyout small forward in the game realistically, because I know his jumper's top tier. He does everything well. I feel like he's a better version of a guy like Steven Jackson. Probably would be a good comparison for Glenn Robinson, in my opinion, because I think his jumper's better than Steven. So for me, Glenn Robinson is a really good buy if he winds up being pretty affordable and you need a small forward. And honestly, PJ Brown is the exact same. That's the other thing about this card. I find it very interesting. I will say that this set is called Knockdown Nights, which makes you think shooting set. And then there's only 2 real elite shooters in Ray Allen and Glenn Robinson. Rondo's a defender, Joakim Noah is a defender, and PJ Brown can shoot a little bit, but again, he's more of a defensive card. Now, I don't have a problem with that. This PJ Brown is a freaking monster. He's a 6'11 big, 7'2 wingspan, can play power forward. So he's a really good power forward. He's got decent speed. 81 speed is a little low, but power forward or center, these defensive badges are elite, and that will hold it down for you at a very high level on the interior and on the perimeter. The 3 ball is a 73, but the jumper is really good. Marcus Moore's base is super solid, and George Hill's upper, it's the exact same jumper that Tyson Chandler has. Okay, so he literally has Tyson Chandler's jumper, which is a very, very fast jump shot. Now, SIGs are not great on this card, but if you wanted to put him at the 4 or at the 5, either one, like this, I'm not trolling y'all when I say this card is going to be like Jaren Jackson level, not far behind Akeem, Embiid, guys like that. Like that's where this this PJ Brown card is as a big. When you compare him to the top bigs in the game, especially the power forward centers that people are using at a competitive level, guys like Akeem, Embiid, Paulo at power forward, Jaren at power forward center, etc. That's where this PJ Brown card falls when it comes to bigs. He is much, much better than I think you'd probably expect from a PJ Brown card, but he's going to be a beast, like legitimately a really, really good card. And so I am actually pretty excited about this card because again, if he winds up being decently affordable, absolute must buy budget type big for a lot of people's teams. So again, Glenn Robinson, PJ Brown, definitely cards that I personally would recommend targeting tomorrow. If you need a small forward, if you need a power forward, or if you need a center. With PJ obviously playing power forward to center and Glenn playing small forward, I probably wouldn't play him power forward height wise. I don't think that makes a ton of sense. The real question is here, who is the more? Because there are some other good cards that could drop tomorrow. They only dropped 1 point guard in Rondo. I'm assuming we're going to get another diamond, is what they mean by more probably, because I assume this is a 6-card set probably. But if it was just a 6-card set, I feel like they would have shown us the 6th card. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, or told us in the description. So it might be a bigger set tomorrow. It might not just be a 6-card set. Either way, we got several really good defensive cards here with Rondo, Joakim Noah, PJ Brown, and 2 really good shooters with Glenn Robinson and Ray Allen. I would love another defensive point guard tomorrow. A guy like Michael Ray Richardson or Michael Carter Williams or Lonzo Ball or Marcus Smart. There are several really good diamonds that have not come out at the PG spot yet. And I would love to see one of those cards come tomorrow. Because if we were to get another really good diamond tomorrow, like a good diamond point guard, this could legitimately be one of the best value sets of the year. Like none of these diamonds are going to be 20,000 MT, 30,000 MT like Kobe White and Kuminga were first day. That's just not going to happen. But they could easily be around a buyout or even a buyout, depending on the cards that come out. And they could get some really good value diamonds tomorrow, especially if we get one more. But Glenn Robinson and PJ Brown are already very, very solid cards and make this an interesting drop, despite the lack of like super exciting top tier cards in the collection. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know what y'all are thinking about tomorrow's content. If there's any cards that you want to target for your team, because I feel like Glenn Robinson and PJ Brown are cards a lot of people are going to want to target, especially now I'm telling y'all they're really, really good. And so I'm excited to do gameplays with both those cards tomorrow, and hopefully y'all can pick some of those guys up if you want to add to your squad as well. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.